Oh, it is gripping, isn't
Is it? Yeah.
I'm 3 in. You've done the whole lot.
I've done the lot. I couldn't stop watching it.
Couldn't stop. What can you tell us, Bill? Because we're not to be trusted to try and describe this. We'll give the game away.
Well, it's really difficult without giving the game away. It's a highly convoluted murder fest. There's so much death. I got drip-fed the episodes when I was reading them, so I didn't, and I kept thinking I had it, that she did it, he did it, and it turned out to be a total surprise. Yeah, it'll drive you crazy.
You play the mysterious Dr. L who's missing.
Yeah.
And it's your son, who is also a psychiatrist, Dr. Lazarus as well, is trying to work out what's happened to his dad, what's been going on, and sort of weave this peculiar mystery that he's sort of stumbling through.
It's Harlan Coben, who's one of the most successful writers in the world. He's written 37 novels, all of which would drive you mental, and you'll never work it out until the final page. And this is no exception. And it was great to work with Sam Claflin, who I've been in a film with before, but I've never actually acted with. So it's very good to see that. But yeah, no, I mean, it's almost impossible to talk about it without giving the game away or some part of the game away. But it's brilliantly put together, and it's a great cast. And it was great to work with Sam, great to work with Kate Ashfield, and an entirely entertaining gig.
Yeah, because it's not just a thriller, and it's not just a case of who's done it or working at. It's also the relationship that you and Sam have as well, as father and son. That's interesting too.
Yeah, it's sophisticated in that way. They say that you come for the plot and stay for the characters. I think that's what the kind of mantra
you would,
is.
Yeah.
And it's certainly the case with this, because they are all there's so much going on all of the time, on every level. So it's very satisfying.
Yeah.
There's the other thing that struck both Kat and I when we watched it is Dr. L's or Dr. Lazarus's office.
I know.
The sets are spectacular, but that office particularly...
I want to live there.
It's breathtaking.
I know. Harlan kept going on, wait till you see the office. And it was like when I walked on the set for the first time, it's the size of a cathedral. And you just think, well, I better be good.
You've got to live up to this.
Yeah, it was like you'd walked onto the set of Batman or something.
There's a moment in it a bit further down when your daughter turns around to her brother, Sam's character, and says, we've got to stop paying the rent on Dad's office. And he says no, and I literally went, no, don't stop paying the rent on the office. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful piece of work. The art department were sensational on this gig.
Just gorgeous. So we've done the acting. Now we're moving into podcasting. This wasn't a move I would have necessarily gone, I know what Bill Nighy's going to do next.
What's he needs next.
He's going to do a podcast.
It's 2025. Come on, Bill.
I know. I'm not sure I need a podcast. But anyway, I was persuaded that it might be a good idea, and now it's happening. I can't quite believe it. Anyway, yeah, it's called Ill-Advised by Bill Nighy. It was triggered by the fact that I did a bit of press Vogue magazine, and they turned me into an agony uncle for a half an hour, where members of the public asked me questions and I pretended to know the answers. Because the risk of getting to my age is that you can be mistaken for somebody who knows what to do. You've only got to look around the world to know that that's obviously not the case. But so, yeah, it's an invitation to squander time. That's my excuse. And it will be hung upon members of the public. We've had thousands and thousands of questions, yeah. I had things like, my husband thinks I love my houseplants more than I love him.
Probably true.
I'm going to know the answer to that, you know what I mean? I don't answer any questions on relationships or, romantic. If you ever hear me sounding expert on romantic affairs, call a cab. You
do answer questions about attire and sartorial elegance. It's something you take great pride in. Yeah. Particularly you're always suited and booted, Bill.
Yeah, it's basic insecurity. I've spent my whole life slightly overdressed, and it's too late to stop now.
Well, it looks sensational, but watching the Agony Uncle stuff that you've done previously, you weren't particularly positive about leather trousers until this morning, I've come to understand.
You mean these old things?
I know. I might have known it. I might have known that the next time I'm exposed to a pair of leather trousers. But somehow it's different. Somehow, when Kat puts on a pair of leather trousers, all bets are off.
He's giving you a pass,
do you know what I mean?
The
Bill Nighy.
Angels are singing.
What I was really referring to was those kind of black vinyl PVC kind of rock leggings.
Right.
We know what he does at the weekend.
The rock leggings.
Well, rock being my least favourite genre.
Right,
you know what I mean?
OK.
And they just make me very unhappy. But these are obviously on another level.
The sort of thing that Billy Mack, of course, would have loved to have worn.
Yeah,
Yes.
One of our favourite of your characters. There's so many we could talk.
My favourite line still is Ant or Deck.
Yeah.
My favourite line ever.
Yeah.
There's a thing about that film now, Bill, that it's just become Christmas. It's become such an important part of so many people's Christmas seasons. Did you get that sense when you were all making it?
No, I thought it might be I figured it would be a hit, not least because of Richard Curtis's track record and also because it had so much successful kind of romance in it and also so many good jokes. So you figured it would be a hit, but no, I don't think anyone could be prepared for it entering the language internationally as it has, because it's everywhere, it's planet-wide, and you know, and it's perennial.
It is.
We also have people come on that are literally like, Christmas isn't Christmas until I've watched that movie.
Well, you've got the King's Speech, and then you've got Love Actually. You know?
Yeah.
We had Joanna Page on last week, who obviously plays the sort of the porn double in it, and she says her mum has to watch it before Christmas starts, and those scenes are quite exposing for her daughter.
Yes, quite.
I mean, it's different for different people, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
May I just say that also on the podcast, there is something that the listeners can contribute. If you have any words that you can't bear in the English language, you can just post them in, and we will put them on a banned list.
A banned words list.
A banned word list.
What sort of things are we talking about?
Give us what your top three.
We're talking about the obvious ones like runny or moist or mushy. Obviously, those words are
they're banned.
Unacceptable. But more kind of niche things like gilet is banned. And blue sky thinking.
Yes.
That's out the window.
Yes.
And interestingly enough, because I was describing my dry cleaning process to one of my team.
Of course you were.
I used the word sheathed.
Sheathed?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it immediately went onto the banned list.
No, unacceptable.
Hold on. What of your dry cleaning process involves sheathing things?
Oh, come on, Ben. My shirts are sheathed. Obviously.
It's obviously going to be the plastic that goes...
Yeah, with little bow ties on, you know.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
Of course they are.
You know,
of course they are. But they are no longer sheaths because that's on the list.
Well, they can remain sheaths as long as nobody says the word.
Ah, OK.
There's all kinds of other words which have gone straight out of my... Impacted.
Right.
Making verbs out of perfect.
How about things like reaching out? I'll reach out.
Yeah, definitely on the list. The other one, another one, niche one, is behaviours. With an S on the end.
Don't like those behaviours.
Well, behaviour was doing very well for 100 years, all by itself, and then somebody put an S on the end, and I don't get it. I mean, what do you mean behaviours? It's just behaviour, and it's fine, you know.
Well, I tell you what, there's only one Bill Nighy.
Yes.
There's only
that's
one.
not going on the list. That's not going anywhere.
All right.
Bill, thank you for coming in and seeing us.
My pleasure.
Your podcast, Ill-Advised, people can get wherever they listen to their podcast.
From Thursday, right?
It starts on Thursday. I've no idea how you get it.
OK.
I should have worked that one out.
No, everybody out there knows how to do it. And Lazarus premieres on Prime Video on the 22nd of October.
There you go.
Bill,
the podcast
so
is on
much.
Thursday. Wherever you get your podcast, apparently, you will find it. Ill-Advised by Bill Nighy. Yeah. It's so lovely to see you, Bill. Thanks for popping in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.